Be one with the natural world.
Is this on? Okay. I'm so like, I'm so finicky because we just spent an hour recording a brilliant podcast without the audio.
Without proper sound.
Without proper,
darling.
yeah.
We do.
But this is Dorianne. She's.
Hello.
Yeah, you just address all of them. Hello, 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 hello,
hello, Air.
You know, someone. I was at the club on Saturday, and they were like, "Where are your friends?" Because I like to go out by myself, and I'm like, "Don't you see them? They're all around us. They're my imaginary friends."
Yeah.
Let me introduce you. And they found that actually really amusing. So that might be the thing. It's just. I'm just me with my imaginary friends.
You're just you and your confidence.
Yeah.
You gotta self-love, right? You're doing it.
Yeah, just experiencing it.
Best friending yourself first and foremost so you can show up with your cup full.
Yeah, and I take myself out to dates. Mm-hmm. I love doing that. I took myself to South Korea and Japan just for my birthday, just to experience something, you know, like I was like, when am I going to be able to do this with this level of freedom?
If you can't like be with yourself in your own time and just really enjoy the luxury of just existence, just the everyday ordinary existence, there's a luxurious feeling, there's a very intimate feeling in that when you just take that time for yourself and breathe in the essence and get mindful with your food, with, you know, the way the sun beams around the trees, like all those little things add up, and it like, you know, it brings life to, it nurtures that relationship with self, and then you're much more comfortable, you know, just taking yourself out. Great. And it's nice. It's like a good way to regulate the nervous system too, to like be okay being alone. It's not, you know, just, and then you can show up with your cup more full when you're like ready to be like go mode and like social butterfly mode. It's a nice balance.
Did you say you're an introvert or extrovert?
When I was young, everyone would have said extrovert. As I grew up, I went through a shift slowly in my 20s, and then it like really felt like anchored to me in my 30s. I was like, oh, am I an introvert? And it's not. I refuel really nicely by myself or around people that I can be in a bubble with and just stay focused, because I like learning. I like getting things done. I like just that time to recalibrate, whether it's silent or there's beautiful music. I'm like an extroverted introvert. I lean more towards being an introvert now, even though you never know, because like I show up and I have so much energy, very bubbly, but I'm very satisfied, beyond satisfied, being like in my little cave. Like I'm very content. But I love and I do crave in the right, like, you know, human interaction. It's just, I've learned what that balance looks like for me.
So as like a meditational guru, as a yogi, what are some like practices people can even do like at home?
Well, for me, what has been really lovely has been just starting my day with some meditation and stretching, and like I actually like sometimes I'll get out of bed, but usually I start in the bed. Like I don't even roll out of the bed.
You don't even open your eyes.
I don't and it's great because you're like becoming more alert, but like the chemistry in the brain, it like receives so much healing and it's like a rejuvenation, a reboot. And while you're like slowly waking up, but you're stretching, you're focusing on your posture, your breath work. It's such a lovely way to transition, because I'll admit, I used to be a snoozer. I loved pressing. I was notorious.
Really?
Pressing the snooze
Let me get my 12 more minutes. It's like it's not going to do anything.
Game.
Yeah.
And so this has been a great way to like, you know, kind of snooze, if you will. But like, I've noticed I have like a lot more energy. I don't crave caffeine like I used to in the morning. Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate coffee, but it's really like sustained a shift. And I just feel like more clear. I don't have like aches, pains. Just such a nice way to get anchored in your body and kind of almost like out of your head, just because you're so like ripe and you feel the way the breath is moving and just the sun hitting through the windows. It's a sensual experience.
Yeah, waking up is sensual.
It can be. Like, what do you want your life to be like?
That's true. Yeah, I guess you could just.
It's like every moment can be a sensual experience, and that's it. Like for me, like essence, existence, the natural world, spirit, some call it God, some call it universe, some call it, nature or whatever, love, light. It's like, that is my muse. So like every ordinary moment can be a defining moment. And that is what has like also contributed to my joyful disposition and has picked me up out of my like, those like heavier, darker moments in life, which all actually are just like beautiful silver lining moments that can help to like build the energetic infrastructure of your, your chemistry and your way of perceiving the world.
And then now we're putting that into a project that I'm sure I've talked about it at least at this point, like a lot, but we're gonna get it on camera. So like, we're starting a project. We're embarking on a journey of mindfulness and self-love, self-healing, and we're trying to curate an experience for people that are looking to find gratitude with music.
Yeah. Just find themselves through sound, like a sound healing journey, like create that journey where there's ebb and flow in the sound that allows them to articulate the somatic experience of moving energy, moving feeling, expressing that feeling through movement, but sound too. We want to create like safe containers, sacred containers, if you will, so people can become one with the sound. And depending on the venue, maybe ending or starting with a little guided meditation or sound bath so they can take all of that energy and bring it back into that sacred stillness, giving birth to a new version of themselves after they have released, refueled, ignited that self-love and recognized the mere reflections of love in the space that we are circulating the sound.
You have so many words, like I think that we can use, like you just throw so many descriptive words that I just got so inspired. Like that's like 3 songs right there, like 3 different ideas right there that people could, or just, it'd be fun to create. Like each one of those is like a song. Like self-love is like, what do you, when you think of self-love, like what kind of sound do you think of?
Oh my goodness. I guess it depends on the mood though, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It depends on
when you're waking up.
Oh yeah. It depends on the venue, depends on the audience, depends on
jazzy. Today's a jazzy day.
Whistling, I've noticed, like always picks me up. And I wasn't much of a whistler until a few years ago, and I'm like, sometimes it's just a little boost. Have you ever
sorry.
It's okay. I think I really enjoy witnessing people in their like authentic selves, and I think that comes with a confident connection to their inner child. So I think playfulness for me is like just such a sweet, like like that sweetness and allowing the inner child, all the little voices, to accent, different hats and just be playful with life. Because, then you have to balance out and cater to the real responsibilities and put on your serious hat and do all that adulting. It ain't always so fun.
That's true. That's true. But you guys look super comfy. How was piano lessons? Oh my gosh.
These are the little prodigy.
How was the piano lessons, guys?
Good. Yeah, we're starting them early.
Yeah, wow. I wish I started. And they're French.
Oui. Hey,
watch out for the... Do you guys like Tootsie Rolls? Is Tootsie Roll a French thing?
Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll, yeah. Hey, let Mom have a shot, at least. You can be in the shot.
Il faut demander.
There we go. But yeah, so we should continue the, like, how would we continue? What question should I ask your mom?
You just asked her poo-poo, donkey poo-poo.
Oh, that was inappropriate. Vanessa.
What do you think we should ask your mom?
Pee pack.
Oh, that was inappropriate. Don't you want to be helpful? Don't you want to be helpful?
What's another question we can ask mom? What's a thoughtful question?
I know.
Gratitude.
Thanksgiving turkey butt cheek.
That's great. That's actually the name of our next song.
The parody, the album of parodies.
That is,
I know what to ask her. Thanksgiving turkey poo-poo butt.
All right.
that's good. Well, thank you guys for joining our show.
Okay.
Thank you for joining our show. I appreciate it.
Just careful. Okay.
Thank you.
You can watch. You want to watch another thing of TV? I guess I should. Oh,
Oh, the foot massage part of the podcast. Yes. This is very healing. Yes, I need the healing.
Yeah.
All the stress.
Holla, holla.
Yeah, holla.
Like a foot rub.
Yeah, foot rubs.
Call me.
Yeah. Where are you looking?
I don't know.
There's
Like,
there's an actual camera right there that you could talk to.
Being your foot.
Yeah.
Toe cheese. Toe cheese.
Toe cheese. Toe cheese.
Spread that toe cheese.
And you That's disgusting.
Laughter's therapy.
You disgust me.
Therapy. Out.
Yeah, but okay, so kind of walk people through this album that you like. What's the theme of this album besides toe cheese?
Just kept hearing. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Oh God, that sounded like a deflated fart.
Yeah, I did actually.
Okay.
Get a grip.
Okay.
All right, we're serious.
It's like
We're adults, you know.
we're adults.
Yeah.
Give each other that pep talk.
Yeah,
Stop
we're
thinking
adults.
about
Come on.
it.
Yeah. What is this?
That's the move.
Oh,
Name our moves. Funny.
what was that?
Toe cheese.
Oh, that was
That's
okay.
totally butter.
Oh, I see.
Toe cheese.
All right. So, what is the theme of this album that we're working on together?
Well, as much as we love good comic relief and we love to make people laugh, we are filled with so many more emotions. And I think it's another thing we have in common is the strong desire to just uplift the energy, within ourselves, around us, and some booty shaking movie. Some.
It's good. There's a movie.
There's gonna be a movie too. We're just practicing.
You said
Movie. God darn it!
that's the quirkiness. I like the quirkiness.
It's like at the very end of the podcast.
Yeah, the bloopers. It's just all
Yeah,
bloopers.
the laughing.
Hey, so can you tell us something serious? Blooper, blooper, blooper. It just your Tourette's just comes out. The oxygen in here is getting less. We're getting less and less oxygen. We're just becoming very delirious. Maybe, was that a French thing?
That was a plant medicine, shamanic medicine mama thing.
My
sounds.
Is that how you center?
Yeah, sound centering. Yeah.
What is that?
Okay, so we don't take ourselves too seriously all the time.
That's true.
We'll bring it back, reel it back.
Okay. What's the theme of the album that we're creating together?
The theme. We love to lift the energy. We're both sensitive to energy. We feel energy, which is why I think I could definitely speak for you as well. Like, we can wear many different hats and chameleonize ourselves and still stay true to our innate, energy, for lack of better words, and just we want to create a vibe and curate that space and be inclusive and allow like all walks of life to feel safe.
Or people can feel like they can relax their anus. But that's
title of our
the center
parody.
But that is the actual goal.
That is
to let go.
It is.
Is to relax your rectum.
Let flow, but maybe take that to the toilet.
Yeah.
Let go, let flow.
But yeah, that's the fourth song that we have is about the relaxing.
I just saw the monkey from Lion King, doing this.
Yes,
like
Jafari. Is this what's his name?
Something like
Jafari,
that.
Isn't it?
Is it Jafari?
I'll admit, I did fall asleep when I watched The Lion King on Broadway. But I couldn't watch the whole thing. It just felt like too much of the same thing I've already experienced.
Yeah.
It didn't like keep me awake.
Yeah, I think my sisters and my mom appreciated it more than me. I mean, I saw the talent. I recognized it.
Yeah,
but
the great dancers. The costumes were really awesome.
Yeah.
Like really nice. The giraffes were really cool. Mm-hmm. And the dancing was fun. It just seemed too much by the book, like too much exactly how the movie was. Like, give me something different.
Yeah.
Just slightly
Broadway. Do some Broadway.
Yeah, and don't just make it exactly like Disney. Like if I wanted to see Lion King, I'd just watch the movie. But like, I want to know what the actual, like a different interpretation of Lion King would be like. But it wasn't.
I think that's what's actually going to be super dope about our, like, we curate gigs together. It's like not one show will exactly be the same when there are some like live components and that dynamic where you're adding one sound layering and
the organicness of it, like someone else from the crowd wants to like sing a chant or something. Now that becomes part of the song. Yeah, holding that space for people to like, okay, this part of the room, that part of the room, everyone like in this part, and just like, going from there. I think I've been to a show like that twice, and it was really transformative. I wish they had more experiences like that, and the whole audience. It's like a trance, and you feel the energy just, I don't know, it's like a connection with the space, with the people, and with the sound, and it's like a mindgasm, It's like the moment, like it's a moment in time that you'll never experience again. Mm-hmm. Like it's just going to be a complete, like it's not like pressing play on something. It's like an actual experience that you have to take in. Like I would hope that there would be no phones. Yeah. Like maybe even have that a thing. Like leave your phones, here, or maybe even at least for someone so they can really dive in and like receive. Yeah. So they can have that cathartic experience, release, or whatever it is that they need to express out loud. So what way do you try to find, like when you have clients, like what's the healing practices that you would have, like when someone comes to you and they're like, hey, I'm messed up, or like I just want to like let go, I feel so like stifled and not able to express myself, or I have all these issues and I just feel stressed out, like what's your like way of getting that out of them? I think I feel like I'm pretty personable, and I'm like hypersensitive in a good way, in a balanced way. I just feel like people's energy so easily. So my heart's pretty big, and I work from my heart and from that space of integrity. So I feel like I'm approachable, and people will confide in me. So we might spend a little time right before the session, but it's like tailored to different people's needs. Some people want it customized in a way that's, it's like a melting pot of different offerings from like yoga and Thai massage and the Reiki, the guided meditation, the sound healing with the crystal bowls, Tibetan bowls, the gongs, the chimes, or some want more of a small group experience, or a ceremonial, like a plant medicine experience where I'm
holding space. Yes, I'm sending Reiki energy and that intention, but I'm holding space as a singer. So weaving sound into their journey. So it can be, it depends on what the service is. But like sometimes when they are in Reiki, some people get really quiet or some people talk. I think it depends on the personality. I can start to feel the energy like moving around, but every person, every experience is different, unique to each person. And occasionally I have this ability where I can see light. I can't program it. I can't like press a remote and be like focus in and be like, ooh, now I see your aura. And I actually don't, I will humble myself enough to say I don't know what it is. I've been to the doctor years ago. I've been able to see like spirits, if you will. So I do have like a gift. I have great eyes, like great eyesight. But yeah, it's as if they're like orbs of bright light, certain colors, and sometimes they show up around the client. It's all beautiful. But I'm not going to pretend like, I know exactly what it is. So I deliver that message and
what color is my light? Have you seen a color? Have you seen a light around me?
I've seen blue and gold, but it's a lot of the times I'm distracted by staying focused on everything we're doing. I think for me it's when I'm in it varies, like be more of a meditative space, but like when I'm working on clients and like focusing on that, I've noticed it'll happen.
What do the colors mean?
The books will say different things. I mean, if you like study the chakras, like if I do see like blue light, like blue is around, revolves around the throat chakra and your communication and being clear, when I say being honest, sometimes it's just about being honest with yourself. Like, purple can be identified with the third eye, the seat of intuition, so that clairvoyance. Gold could be the all-encompassing, like the white light, the golden light, the crown, that which is connected to the universe, whereas some people would use the word divine. So yeah, I see a lot of like blues and purples and pinks and golds and silvers and whites. Those are the main colors that I see. I've seen green. I guess yellow is kind of like gold. Like different shades of purple, like deep purple, lavender, magenta. I was just about I mean, they're bright, they're sparkly, magenta, beautiful. So yeah, it is what it is. It's just another, like a little aha moment. I get giggly with the universe. I'm like, oh, just a little feel good moment when I see them.
Honestly, it's been great so far, and we've had one song we've already completed out of the 8 that we're going to be making, and maybe more. But yeah, how are you enjoying the experience, and what are you looking forward to?
I love being a creative. I love being in that trance and that intimate, sensual, real-time experiencing sound, contributing to sound, and experiencing the emotional outlet, and working with my mind, my heart, and it's like a little bubble you curate for yourself, and I really value that in life. And I think many of us could relate to that. Whether you're a painter or you sculpt or you're a gardener, you find your bubble and you create, and it's a really nice healing tool for me to keep my nervous system in check. It's a good way for me to recalibrate. I tend to feel energized after working on music, and I like the challenge too. It's nice to sit back and watch yourself, be in that state of observation, and watch yourself flow and watch where the challenges arise, and you're in a good space where you desire to to craft, to sculpt something into existence, and just, you know, not be judgmental, but just be so present. And it's just it's an interesting dynamic to create in that way, like really from the heart, from your own mind, and not using like any other assistance, and getting really raw and transparent with yourself. And I just I value sound so much, music so much in my life. So I feel like a little kid in the candy shop, like, ooh, I want to, like, you know, help the wizard craft sound into the universe. Like, it's lovely. It's an exhilarating feeling, and I value what it can offer the greater community. You know, I know what it's done for me and my loved ones. I think many of us across, you know, the globe can say that they value music. It's, you know, where we come from. Before we spoke, we were drumming together in circles. Like so it's my way of being in communion, like with the natural world, having essence and inspiration and source energy. You know, creativity is my muse. So I can come back home to myself, allow that inner child that's like thirsty to create and be curious, and in creating that flow state, and then, you know, giving back, holding sacred spaces, safe containers for people to vibe out and to dance and let loose. Like, there is a lot of energy going on around the world, and a lot of stagnant energy. And then, you know, some people are just like tied to the tube or their phones, and they need movement is like life. So to create that all-inclusive space where people can vibe out to the sound and move together, release, have a whole somatic experience, and vibe it up. Yeah. Level it up.
That's awesome. No, I'm looking forward to it. I love how easygoing you are, especially along the process. And it's already been really easy. It's just our first song, we did it in like 3 days. So we've got street performances I'm going to be doing next week that I'm excited for. That's something I have coming up, of like 30 songs that I'm going to be recording and that I've already made, and with another artist. We've made 7 songs together, and we're going to be performing on the streets of Miami, Wynwood, in that area. We're going to be doing the hanging bar as well. If you guys just want to hang and win some money and also just enjoy the music, I'm going to be selling some merch over there too, and releasing the album in January and February. So just going to, again, make that fun experience for people to... I feel like me being on the street when I'm doing the hanging bar, when people like are like watching what's going on, I have brought so many people together that don't know each other, and it's so easy for people to be like, hey, how long can you hang? Or did you try it? Or that guy should do this. Just like, it just creates an escape from all the problems, and it just makes it on the focus. Can you hang? And can that person do it? And can that person? And it is no longer about like dividing us. And it's just like, that's what I also love about the music too. So that's the experience I want to offer. It just turned off. At least this one's still going.
We're more connected than many of us realize.
Yeah, but anyway, that's something to look forward to. You can find me. Where can people find you? This guy right here.
Soul Xotica.
Hold on. If you get right here for a second, at least.
Okay.
Look into their eyes and tell them what they need to hear.
You can find me at Soul Xotica, so Soul Space Xotica with an X, Otica. I teach weekly at Yoga Bliss Studios in Gaithersburg, Maryland. It's right in the DMV, offering workshops throughout the year at different studios. Holler Yoga More. They're my beloved studio in Frederick County, Maryland. And we hold monthly plant medicine ceremonies too. So reach out if you're interested. And I see clients from time to time. At home, I offer sound healings, Thai massage, Reiki, yoga, and just a whole lot of heart therapy.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot to come. It's just the beginning. Thank you, Soul Xotica, Dorianne,
Thank you,
being on the
Iris.
podcast.